Right, so can you introduce yourself, please?
All right. My name is Shahira Abdel-Rahman. I'm a special and inclusive education consultant. I've been working with schools for over 15 years. I worked in the first multidisciplinary center in Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically I was trained how to teach children with dyslexia and dyscalculia, and then I did a master's in special and inclusive education, and then I went on to tailor the first SENCo program in Egypt, as well as other teacher training programs for schools, or we tailor programs for school and their needs, whatever training needs they have.
So you tailored the first SENCo program in Egypt.
Yeah.
What year was that, please?
2012.
So what kind of provision for dyslexia was there before that, or for any special educational needs?
Okay, so before that, there were very few schools that understood learning difficulties or what's a specific learning difficulty. The word dyslexia might have been known, but what it actually entails and everything that comes with it, they don't understand it.
Wow.
And so it's just a child with a learning difficulty, and they would just refer for an assessment.
Okay.
But then what happens after that?
Then what happens after that, yeah. So now, what does happen after that? I mean, is there a more of an Egypt-wide policy, or is it simply in your school you have particular practices? How does this work?
So I'm not in a school now, but there are many schools that do have, they provide and they have inclusion provision. There is a law now in Egypt.
Right.
There is an inclusion law.
Okay.
And national schools, public schools, private schools, international schools have to abide by it.
Okay.
It was finalized in 2018, and it has everything that every teacher or psychologist or educational psychologist or the actual ministry and the parents have to understand. So what kind of child with what kind of profile of strengths and needs can actually attend a mainstream school with what kind of support and accommodations.
Right.
That's what's in place now.
Yeah.
Has it been 100% enforced? Not because of anything, but because of COVID.
Yeah.
So we are maybe a few years behind. There was supposed to be a full-wide nation check this September. This September. And because of COVID, I think we're going to be a year or 2 years behind. And then they're going to make sure, like, okay, if this school says that they're inclusive, they have to go check what have you put in place.
Yeah. And to contextualize this, it's 2023 right now.
Now. It should have been this month, like last month, September. But it's just not going to happen because of COVID.
And what are the attitudes towards dyslexia among schools, parents, teachers and society in Egypt or Cairo?
So right now, in comparison to 10 years ago, there is a lot more awareness.
Yeah.
There is awareness. And also there is the ideology of, oh, this is not going to stop my child. However, how far can I push my child? Or how far is the disability? Or how far is the learning difficulties, right? And what it entails, or what is his strength? And all these tiny little details, it needs more and more awareness and acceptance, because sometimes parents are going to, okay, I have a diagnosis, fine, then my child has limitations. So they don't dig deeper, for instance. Or some parents will deny, no, this is not my child, he just needs extra help, and I'm going to give him extra help, and we're going to push through it. However, sometimes the help is not exactly what they should be receiving.
Right.
So it still varies a lot, depending on every case. But in terms of awareness, I think we've gone miles ahead.